Hey guys, it's GW coming to you live. Sorry I don't have the same pop that I usually have when I talk to you guys, but I was just on my phone and I know I've been talking about Three from Hell for months and everything like that, right? But one of the main characters, um, one of the main actors, I should say, Sid Haig, actually died. He was 80 years old. He died on Saturday. And if you go and look it up, they say he died. They don't have a definite answer, but I read that just now, guys, and I was completely shocked. My heart sank. And I know that might not mean much to you guys, but I want to explain to you guys something. Um, Me and my wife, we got together, we were dating, and House of a Thousand Corpses come out. And I didn't see it in the theater, um, and she bought me the Blu ray, or the DVD. And I watched it with her, and she really enjoyed that movie. And in and of that movie, Rob Zombie created a lot of cool characters, one of them which being Captain Spaulding. Captain Spaulding was a character played by Sid Haig, obviously, and he ran a sideshow sort of, you know, oddities type shop where you could find, pictures of the Fish Boy or, some Ripley's Believe It or Not clone. He was also very mysterious. If you didn't finish the movie and you didn't know where this cat was coming from. But at the end of the movie, it's revealed he is part of the Firefly family. And it made the role very memorable. Another horror film he's been in was Spider Baby or The Maddest Story Ever Told. If you guys haven't seen that, I suggest you check it out. He was a kid when he did that movie. Now, I didn't know he was 80 years old. Fast forward to The Devil's Rejects. His character was becoming more vicious. And Sid really put a hell of a lot of realism into that performance. And whenever I would go on YouTube and just search Sid Haig, just casually, he seemed like the nicest guy in the world. Now, earlier this month, I told you guys he had a fall. Well, apparently, it's debated whether or not that he died because of the fall or he was battling an illness. If you listen to Rob Zombie, he was battling a severe illness. And it's funny because and death is never funny, but it's intriguing that one of his most anticipated movies turned out to be his last. This is the film that he's going to be remembered for, Three from Hell. And then you go back chronologically and you check, Spider Baby, House of a Thousand Corpses, Devil's Rejects. He was also in a few blaxploitation movies, one of which was Coffee with Pam Grier. And it's a hilarious movie now because times have changed so much, but it was a really cool movie, whenever I saw it. But you know, through the three movies that Rob has directed him in, he really became a memorable character. And even Rob said in an interview that in House of a Thousand Corpses, when he was doing a press tour for that movie, he basically said, "Look, we don't know where this is going to go. The fans wanted a second movie. He gave it to them, and Sid gave him a character that would live on, and it's gonna live on for all eternity on film. Captain Spaulding. And the reason that you're not going to see a lot of him in the Three from Hell Blu-ray is because he was sick a majority of the time. And it's sad, guys. It's sad when anybody that you admire or you really like their characters or you really like them as a celebrity. I know a couple years ago Harry Anderson passed away. And for those guys who don't know who Harry Anderson is, you guys should check out a show called Night Court. and he was on a Tales from the Crypt episode called Corman's Calamity, which was about an artist who draws things that come to life. And I watched that show, guys, when I was a kid, and I thought it was the greatest show ever. And when I heard he passed away, I actually cried. I remember I was sitting in my room, I had on Saturday Night Live, and I heard he died, and I cried. Because I liked that guy so much. I liked the character he made. And rather than cry over Sid Haig, I just thought maybe, that we should remember him and we should, you know, look at that character, a little differently. Because character might say one thing. Character could be, a violent psychopath, which the character is. But if you dig a little deeper and look at the man who put everything he had into this character and went to work sick on set for Rob Zombie, that's admiration. And I know with me, I go to work every day and I work sick. I work whenever I don't sleep, and I'm all messed up, but I go to work. And I really enjoyed the performance put out by Sid, and I really think he's an awesome guy. From what I've seen on videos and the interviews he gives. And I really enjoyed the character. And the character, believe it or not, guys, in the first film had some of the most memorable lines in the whole picture. In fact, if you buy the House of a Thousand Corpses DVD, and I'm not telling you to buy it by any means, but if you have it, pop it in. If you just let the DVD play on the menu, Sid Haig's idea was to just have that character come into your living room and talk to you and say all these off-color, bewildering things. And it's amazing. The the performance he gave as Captain Spaulding, and he will be missed. And it's sad, and I did look, and it's not a hoax. I looked at a couple of articles. I Googled up Sid Haig's death, and he dead. So there it is. And I think that there's probably going to be a bright star in the sky tonight. Even my wife was pretty upset, and she would pick on his character a lot. But I just wanted to take time out and give Sid Haig, from a fan to a superstar actor. Sid, if you're watching, I just want to say thank you for making a memorable character, putting everything you had into it. And I hope whatever pain you're in, you're free from it now. Rest in peace, Sid Haig.